Welcome back to Watch Anime Pro. Aki meets the future devil, who constantly dances around and repeats the phrase, "the future rules," and tries to make Aki say it too. However, Aki ignores him and expresses his intention to make a contract with him, asking what he wants in exchange. The future devil finds Aki's attitude disrespectful and demands to see his future before agreeing to any contract. He instructs Aki to put his head into the hole in his stomach. Although initially surprised, Aki complies. After a brief moment, the future devil laughs and reveals his condition for the contract. He wants to live in Aki's right eye to grant him his power. Aki is surprised that the cost of the contract isn't greater, but the future devil explains that he has seen Aki's death and it will rule. The devil starts to describe how Aki will die, but Aki refuses to listen and urges him to hurry up and get into his eye. Meanwhile, Kishibe defeats Denji in power once again, but commends their efforts. He tells them that they no longer have to train every day, but just once a week. He offers some advice to stay level-headed and remember their strengths. Kishibe then informs them that they will be participating in live combat to attack the Snake Devil Woman and Katana Man. All members of the new Division 4 will be involved, but if they fail, Division will be dissolved and Denji and Power will be disposed of for real. During a meeting with Makima, Kishibe expresses his exhaustion with training Denji in Power, as he has lost many of his trained dogs in the past. He shares his concern that he is starting to develop an attachment to them, even though he knows that they are just toys. He also suspects that this Public Safety Commission had some prior knowledge of the recent attacks on the divisions. Makima assures him that she is working to protect mankind's best interests and wants to save as many people as possible from devils. She also mentions that if the operation is a success, Division 4 will be recognized publicly, which will allow them to have far more freedom in their work. However, Kishibe sees through her words and calls her a liar. Katana Man and Akane Sawatari are holed up in their hideout with a group of men. Akane expresses her concern that they won't be safe anywhere from Makima, even if they run away. She tells the men that even if Katana Man dies, he can be revived, but warns them to be careful not to get bitten. The men are confused, and Katana Man explains that they have a powerful weapon passed down from his grandfather. He reveals that the floors beneath them lie an army of zombies created from people who are unable to pay their debts. While driving, Yutaro speaks to Aki about his plans to hunt down the Gun Devil, despite his recent loss to a smaller devil. Yutaro shares that he too has a grudge against the Gun Devil, but he believes that killing him is impossible. He is angered by Aki's perceived weakness and arrogance, but Aki remains confident in his abilities and asks them to watch him succeed or fail. After dropping Aki off at public safety, Yutaro throws a drink at his head, which Aki catches, but still offers his support and advises Aki to be careful since everyone in the special division is rumored to be crazy. Elsewhere, Makima meets with the leader of the Yakuza group that Katana Man is part of to discuss recent events. The man denies any involvement in the fight between his group and the younger members, but admits that Akane was behind it and had deals with the Gun Devil. Makima asks him to provide the names of everyone in his organization with contracts with the Gun Devil, as well as from other families. The man initially thinks that she is just planning to imprison them all, but Makima has other plans. The man also explains that wiping out the Yakuza could lead to a foreign mafia taking over, which would be much more worse than them. The Yakuza leader is hesitant to give up names of other members, but Makima shows them a bag full of eyes belonging to their loved ones and offers to return them if he cooperates. One of the men tries to attack her, but Makima's stare makes him collapse down to his knees. Makima sees through the man's excuses and tells him that society doesn't need them. The police and the special division surround the hideout of Katana Man, but Kishibe reveals that they don't have a detailed plan and they just need to go in. Aki, Denji, Power, and Kobeni enter the building, where they meet Shina and Furuno, who introduce themselves to Kishibe. However, Kishibe instructs the police and Division 2 to secure the entrances to the first floor and basement, while the Special Division deals with the terrorists. He emphasizes that the Special Division consists mostly of non-humans, and if any of the terrorists escape, they could cause even more harm than they already have. Kishibe then introduces the members of the group and explains each of their abilities. Beam, a shark fiend, can swim inside any surface and transform his head into his devil form. Beam gets excited at the sight of zombies and starts fighting them and eating them. He almost mistakes Galgali, the violence fiend, for a zombie and nearly takes a bite out of him. Kishibe notes that Galgali, despite being weaker as a fiend, is still quite strong and wears a gas mask that dispenses poisonous gas. Rincy, the spider devil, is humanoid and friendly in her human form, but turns into her devil form to attack the zombies. Then there's the angel devil, who has no hostility towards humans, but can drain their lifespan through physical contact. When a man tries to shoot Aki, the angel protects him with his wing, and Aki knocks out the attacker. Aki instructs Denji, Power, and Kobeni to leave the zombies to the fiends and to go after Katana Man and Akane, splitting up as they do not know where they are. Aki heads to the 4th floor and is attacked by a man who tries to shoot him, but he is able to dodge the bullets and knock him out. Then suddenly 4 more men appear, but they all collapse one by one, bleeding from their noses and eyes. A cutscene shows Makima walking out of the Yakuza's house, smiling contently. Aki then continues his search and finally finds Akane. He tries to take her with him quietly, but Akane summons the Snake Devil and orders it to spit it out. We see the Ghost Devil is what the Snake Devil spit out, and Akane orders it to kill Aki. The Ghost Devil then attacks Aki, but Aki is able to defend himself. He uses the power of the Future Devil to see a bit into the future and manages to cut the Ghost Devil's arms one by one as he is attacked. But the Ghost Devil proves to be a bit too much and overpowers Aki and begins to choke him under Akane's command. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this recap, please feel free to like and comment, and also to subscribe to ensure that you're updated with all our future posts. Thanks again, and see you next time.